and welcome to Lety Does Deadly Class, trailer number 1. So, I'm super excited for this trailer because you may not know, but I'm a huge fan of Deadly Class, and I'm showing off this one because this is the most, like, beat up trade I have. You can kind of see it's, like, scratched up here, but I have my whole collection over there. But this is the first trade of Deadly Class, and the first season of this show is going to be based off of this one, so I'm super excited for a lot of things in this trailer, and the fact that this show's happening at all, so of course there are some things I'm going to be looking for. So the first thing that I'm going to be looking for is I want to know when this takes place, because the book itself is meant to be set in 1987 in San Francisco, and I'm not too sure how they're going to translate that to a TV show, so I don't know if they're going to decide to keep it like in the comic book where it takes place in 1987, or if they're going to adapt it to modern day. Just because if they keep it based in 1987, you have to completely avoid any advanced technology that we have now that they wouldn't have back then, for the sake of, you know, continuity. And that would involve no cell phones and, you know, ta-da-da-da-da. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong with setting a show in the past and needing to consider all these things, but I'm pretty excited to see that nonetheless. Alright, so the second thing that I'm going to be looking for is simply just how everyone is going to look. More specifically, I want to see how my darling little Maria looks. She is my favorite character, and this is her intro thing where we see her in her full paint and outfit. And everyone, for the most part, you know, looks pretty doable in reality, I suppose. So they're not aliens, they don't have like any weird like skin things, they don't have to have any like additions or modifications. Nobody has a robot arm, you know, like, except for maybe one person. But I mean, for the most part, they look weird, not impossible. So I hope that they look pretty accurate, because these guys are pretty cool. And then the third thing I'm going to be looking for is, of course, how the show is going to look. And by that I mean, this is going to be directed by the Russo Brothers, and that leaves me with such high expectations, because as you know, the Russo Brothers had a couple little indie projects like Arrested Development and, of course, Avengers Infinity War. So this leaves me with such high expectations, and I am so glad that they're handling this project, because I can rest easy knowing that it will be in experienced hands, and I really fucking love this series, and I would be so sad if it got adapted to a television show and then it ended up just being so, you know, not great. But with the Russo Brothers, high hopes. And other than that, that's basically all I'm looking for. Deadly Class, official trailer number 1. Let's get started.
I don't believe in God.
Oh, that answers my first question, I guess.
Most nights I pray. I pray for a way out.
This is just like in the comic book.
Away from another institution. Away from
This is also just like in the comic book. Aww, they're keeping him homeless and that he eats stuff out of the garbage.
It's kind of a private moment.
Oh yeah!
You satisfied with your life?
I don't really know how I feel about Benedict Wong being the headmaster, though. He doesn't really look like him.
To master the deadly arts.
Everyone looks so cool, though! Oh my gosh, they kept that guy's spiky hair. I'm assuming that's the girl that's the leader of the Dixie Mob. I forgot her name, but I know who it is.
Primarily, I train creative.
Oh! Maria!
Every opponent.
Oh my gosh, it looks just like her. And it looks like they're keeping the romance between the two of them. Saya looks awesome though!
At the bottom of the food chain. No affiliation.
I'm offering you a chance to harness that fire inside you.
Oh! I'm assuming that's the bad guy. I forgot his name right now.
Welcome to King's Dominion.
Nice! Coming 2019? Aw, they don't give us a date. But it just ended. Alright, so definitely some things that I just loved immediately. First of all, yeah, it told me right away that it was going to be set in 1987. So in the trailer, it really does look like they're gonna try to keep it pretty accurate. But Benedict Wong basically looks nothing like the headmaster. This is the headmaster dude. So maybe some like questionable casting on that part, but I understand he's a big name actor and they just wanted to have him in there. But I mean, I can't imagine the headmaster being funny at all. He's kind of like a asshole. Yeah. Like this show, this book isn't funny. It's not a comedy. It's really suspenseful and really like on the edge. So I can understand if they would want to have like some funny moments in a TV adaptation, but for the most part, it's about a school of children from like really big name, you know, politicians, CIA agents, like families, cartel, other gangs, like really influential people, and they're supposed to be training for taking up whatever mantle it is that they, their family or their parents or something hold. So, it's not a comedy. And I don't think they showed it off in the trailer, but another thing that I was wondering as I was watching it is if they were going to show off the, like, large amount of drug usage. These guys are just, like, always on something in the book, and it's super crazy because that's how a lot of the plot points come about, is that, like, that's how they cope with things, or that's how something happens, and that's pretty, you know, glossed over in the trailer, but that's okay. They don't have to make it a big deal. I thought it was kind of weird that they made that so major in the book itself. But, I absolutely loved how everyone looked. I don't think it was 100% accurate, but you know what? That's fine. Because, I mean, of course they're not going to look exactly like they do in the comics. I'm totally okay with that, as long as I feel like I get the same vibe from them, that I know it's the same character. That's totally cool. So, we did get to see a couple of them. Let's see, Brandy. Okay, that's her name. So, the girl that I think got her nose smashed in is going to be Brandy. She's right here. She is the leader of the Dixie Mob, and it says her dad's a famous neo-Nazi. And then Maria, she's right here. She is part of the Sotovatos. Of course, that's their name. I think we saw Willie a little bit. So Willie is this guy right here. He's part of the Final World Order. And then we did see Saya. Saya is the first person that our main character meets. Marcos meets. She's going to be right here. And she is a part of the Kuroki Syndicate. So, yeah. She's super cool. She is the badass chick with a lot of tattoos that's riding the motorcycle. And I think most of this footage that we see right here is either from the first and second episode, or maybe just from the first. Because that's literally, like, Marcus's entire introduction. And everything I saw was just so fucking exciting because it looked beautiful. So many of those scenes look like they were taken like straight out of the comic. Like even the part where he's like digging through the trash to get that burger, or he's like hiding behind shit from the police and stuff when he gets rescued by Saya. Like all of that was amazing. So even when he's about to commit suicide and she's like, so I'm guessing this is a private moment for you. But all that was pretty great. So I'm really excited for it. Everything looked amazing. I have really high hopes for the Russo Brothers because, like I said, I'm so glad that experienced hands are handling this. And of course, of everyone, it's the fucking Russo Brothers. So I've been waiting for this for a long time. And now it's happening. It's happening. So, you know I'm gonna be watching this shit when it comes out. But let me know what you guys thought of this trailer, if you even know what Deadly Class is, because I don't know. I feel like most people I talk to have absolutely no idea what it is, and that's totally fine, because hopefully this will introduce people to the comics. Or hey, you know what? Looking at how it's playing out, like, it looks almost exactly like the comics, so that's very exciting for me, because I've had a couple comic adaptation disappointments in humans, but this looks good. So let me know what you guys thought of this trailer, if you thought anything was particularly cool in the trailer, or hey, if you just want to geek out with me, leave me a comment below, and get out there, do all the stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hey there guys, Lety here, and I'm just trying on another swimsuit for the Summer of Swimsuit Try-On Haul, July 2018. This one is going to be the Stars and Marble swimsuit, and if you like this look, you can go ahead and vote for it by clicking that video down there. See you later guys.